Black Sheep Radio is the most powerful community-owned and operated independent non-commercial radio station in the Northeast U.S. This is WOOLFM 91.5 Bellows Falls, community radio for the southern Vermont and New Hampshire borderlands.
Thank you, Maddie, and thank you, Jimmy Joe, for another fabulous episode of Maddie's Voice. Well, we've done it again, my fellow Woolies. We've managed to survive another 7 rotations of our small, warm, damp rock floating aimlessly out here in the cosmos.
Same thing, a synthesizer can be a tool to really hurt people's ears.
My name's Evan.
People blame machines very often.
Tonight we bring you
Machines fault.
some punk folk sounds of Aaron Wallace of OHDAD, local favorite musician. It's Flocking Friday here on Black Sheep Radio. Please welcome OHDAD to the flock. How we doing, my friend?
Doing well. Doing very well.
You've got a acoustic guitar here, and you're going to play us some live tunes tonight. You want to talk about the first song before we get started? Let's hear a little about yourself first. You're from the area, is that right?
Yeah, I'm from Springfield, Vermont.
Grew up in Springding, just down the road from here. You went to high school there, I presume?
That I did.
Class of?
2012.
2012, all right, yeah. So people will remember you from around here. You've got how many years in music playing now?
Nearly 15.
There you go.
Since I was 16, I got a guitar and just started writing.
When did you start playing out? Do you remember?
When I was like 23, I think.
Okay.
So 7 years of being in a bedroom and 4 years of playing live, 4 years of not playing live, and now I'm back to doing it.
How would you describe your music to people?
I always say sad boy. That's about all
Okay.
I can describe it as.
Is that a B-O-I?
Yeah.
All right. What's this first song you're going to play? You want to tell us a little story about it?
Yeah, it's called Poor Man's Clown. So even a poor man would call me a clown.
Okay, Poor Man's Clown.
Takes a lot for me to not want to die. Slow death, that's my compromise. Kill my organs before they fail me. Apple doesn't fall too far from the family tree. Be it one crutch or many. Seeing people turn less than friendly. Used to smile all the time, now there's only sunken eyes. Can even recognize my face, my town, my moments are beaten down. Now I'm stuck with ruthless, useless, foolish, poor man's clown. Can't be lost if you're never found. Choking on life could never satisfy my appetite for more, and that's why I'm coughing, wheezing, deprived of breathing in the air that allows the sap to be spit of a strike. One more and I'm gone for good, but I'm staying like a strong man would. Can even recognize my face, my town, my moments of being down. Still stuck with ruthless, useless, foolish, poor man's clown. Can't be lost if you're never found. Well, then you try, then give up, give up, and you try, then you give up. Will there be another? Oh, brother, don't I know how to suffer? It's nice to know that I'm much tougher than the younger man who never reached out for a helping hand to trying men. Can even recognize my face, my town, my moments of being down. Still stuck with ruthless, useless, foolish, poor man's clown. I can be lost, I can be lost, I can be lost, I can be lost.
Yeah, all right. We've got OHDAD, Mr. Wallace in the studio playing live tunes for us today. You got a regular gig, you said, up in Windsor?
Yeah, I play the open mic night over at Georgetown Tavern Thursdays at 7 o'clock.
And you said that's a pretty well-attended
yeah, it's
open mic.
Been pretty cool lately. Usually we go from like 7 to 11, very popular, especially with other musicians.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah, very cool.
Nice. So what are you going to play for us next here?
This is a song that I wrote by a river while my friends were swimming, and I didn't want to swim. It's called No Answers.
No Answers.
Yeah.
Don't want to swim.
Not a big swimmer at all. Said sing me to sleep one last time. My voice has been lost since we crossed the finish line, and it's miles from where we've been. Can we ever return again? Shoulders are strained from the hurt I've been carrying. Can't imagine what it's like. Hey, how you been? Chasing the drug of discovering who I am. Can I ever return again? Where shall we go? Is it even worth it? Wave and smile before you start the cursing, 'cause no matter what, I'll keep listening. Taste of the water that makes you sick. Toss it away, you're better than this. Reflections are ripples of what we can hold. Now close your eyes, fearless are the bold. Then skip this rock as a guide. Direction has no foe, it's okay to feel alright. Where shall we go? Is it even worth it? Wave no matter what. I'll keep listening. So where are we gonna go? I must say, don't think you're asking the right question. Success isn't measured by the distance, the right one. Are you gonna stay or visit?
It's Flocking Friday here on Black Sheep Radio, community radio for the Southern Vermont and New Hampshire borderlands. Live music in studio today with OHDAD. Where'd you get that silly name, OHDAD?
OHDAD, wow. So I have a friend who we end up just calling all of our male friends dad, all of our female friends mom.
Ah, okay.
And anytime you do something positive, it could be like, oh, dad.
Oh, Dad. There we go. All right.
Yep.
That's
And
funny.
The other side of it is, I think, for most of us, our father has made us go, oh, dad. One of those things.
That's good stuff. So what's your process? Do you start with lyrics? Do you start with music? Is there any particular way you do make music, or is it just kind of however let it happen, Captain, you know?
So I think typically I'm thinking of lyrics all the time,
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
Like everything for me is like a hip hop beat, just trying to write better bars than the previous ones you've
Okay.
ever thought of. And then when you get stuck on a line, write it down, and then I just go from that, like very much in a hip hop mindset.
Right.
Whenever I
right.
write.
So you start
songs.
with the lyrics then.
Mostly,
Mostly,
yes,
yeah.
but sometimes I'll fiddle around and be like, oh, maybe I should try and write something over that. But typically those are the songs that I throw away first.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You got a story about this next song coming up?
Guppy song. I would say it's just about being the ugliest fish in the sea. I don't know much other than that. Yeah. No. I think over the last 3 years, I've had like the weirdest breakups possible.
Weirdest?
Weird in the sense of like
Seinfeld weird, or?
yeah, sort of like that. Just like the things that the significant other had said to me to break up with me. I was like, this is the craziest thing. So it's basically a song about that.
Okay. The Guppy song. OHDAD live in studio here.
It only hurts in the moment. Viewing a name in bold print, scattering my brain across the infinite, lifeless dead space of fish in the sea. Supposedly there are plenty. I'm just a blue guppy. You're the waning moon controlling how I'm floating, a sinking I no longer have feeling. One more ferocious storm and I'll stop believing. Give me 10,000 years and I'll be different. Surviving on in this dark pit, growing out of light to get me out alive. But what's another sailor lost to the tides? No I swear I'm only built to drown. As you keep shining through the clouds, how could I ever face the crowd when one glance could tear me down? I am just a guppy. 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 And there is no changing me.
It's Flocking Friday here on Black Sheep Radio. We've got the music of OHDAD live in studio here. I think the guppy's sort of the underdog fish, right? They're like the ultimate underdog fish.
Yeah, like I said, like the least wanted, but maybe someday. You know, like my whole vision for the song was he evolves into something that, like, oh, that's pretty cool fish.
There we go. Yeah, eventually he's going to grow lungs and legs, right?
One can hope.
Crawl out of the sea. Hey, quick look at the forecast here. We've got a rainy couple of days coming up. That was a good rainy day song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good rainy day song. We've got highs just in the upper 40s tonight, about 50 degrees tomorrow, 58 degrees on Sunday. It'll get a little less rainy by Monday with partly cloudy skies, highs around 61. And we've got some mid-60s going on midweek. I like that. That looks good. I'm not going to go much beyond that because that's sort of as far out as it is reliable. Hey, we've got an official email here at It's Flocking Friday. It is flockingfriday@gmail.com. If there's something you want to say about the show, you can tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, tell us what you want to hear. Maybe you are a musician who would like to play live on the radio. We'd love to hear about it. It's flockingfriday@gmail.com. So, my friend, you've got, how many songs do you suppose you've got written by now?
Like
if
my
you,
life?
Yeah, if you had to guess.
Goodness. Someone asked me this question like last year, and I think lifetime probably over 200.
Wow.
And I've kept maybe 20, 25 of them. I'm a pretty harsh critic when it comes to music in general.
I do agree with that workflow. You just keep writing and just edit. And just get rid of anything that's not working.
Yeah, I usually, if I hit a wall, typically I will write a verse and a chorus. If the chorus isn't working, I'm sort of whatever with, because I can always go back to that and write a better thing. But if the verses are working, I can at least finish the song. And then if I play it 5 times and I don't want to play it 5 more times, it's usually throw it in there. I keep everything, though.
You got to keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just throw it away forever.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Do you record at home?
I do, but it's typically for messing around. It's not anything that will appear on much. I typically leave that job, like producing, to friends.
Okay. Now, there is some place people can hear your music online if they'd like.
Yeah. So all of the home recordings I actually do use in some fashion are on SoundCloud. And it's just OHDAD on SoundCloud. You can just search it on there. And
there'll be a link to that as well as your Instagram, right? Your Instagram is?
Dad Don't Know.
Dad Don't Know.
Dad Don't Know.
Instagram. And there'll be links to that on the station playlist here.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. I typically like to make anything to do with my music revolve around OHDAD. Like my Gmail account is ohdadisloud@gmail.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here and listen to some local area happenings, and we'll be right back with OHDAD. First, a reminder that it is officially mud season here in Vermont and New Hampshire, which means that we need to refrain from hiking muddy trails in order to protect them. The Vermont and New Hampshire Departments of Forest, Parks, and Recreation have begun issuing trail closures for high elevation trails on state land. You can check trail status on Trail Finder before you go at trailfinder.info. Mud season in Vermont and New Hampshire generally spans the 6-week period between snowmelt and Memorial Day. During this time, trails are easily damaged by use, increasing erosion, damaging soils and plants, and adding to maintenance costs. We need to give our trails time to dry out before we use them. Please respect the signage you see on the trail. Hikers walking on saturated soils or on the sides of trails cause damage to surrounding vegetation, which widens trails and inhibits natural drainage of our beloved hiking trails. If a trail is muddy, even if it is not officially closed, please find an alternative area to hike in. If you want to help take care of the trails, contact the trail manager and consider volunteering, because that's the only way most of our trails get maintenance. You can go to trailfinder.info to see weekly trail condition updates. If a parking lot is full or too many people are gathered at a location, please find an alternative place to recreate. You can find plenty of mud season hikes suggested by the Green Mountain Club at greenmountainclub.org/hiking/mud-season. And with that, we'll find out what's happening in the local area. Brattleboro-based Eloise and Company is joined by Rachel Aucoin in a performance at the Brattleboro Music Center tonight at 7 p.m. Eloise and Company is a shape-shifting ensemble, often a duo and other times a trio with piano or guitar, with Becky Tracy on fiddle, octave fiddle, and vocals, and Rachel Bell on accordion and vocals. Eloise and Company plays a dynamic range of music, including gritty French folk groove tunes, energetic Celtic reels, soulful waltzes, and lively Quebecois tunes. If you're the kind that likes to participate, the trio invites the audience into their shared musical delight with a variety of music ranging from old traditional tunes to their new compositions, all infused with magnetism that drew them together in the first place. The Brattleboro Music Center is located at 72 Blanche Moisey Way in Brattleboro, Vermont. Tickets are $20 or $25 at the door and are available online at the Brattleboro Music Center website at bmcvt.org or by calling 802-257-4523. You can also email info@bmcvt.org. A local favorite and one of my favorites, Brianna Elaine, will be playing the Pizza Stone in Chester, Vermont, beginning at 6:30 tonight. Brianna Elaine is a full-time musician, singer-songwriter based out of Vermont. Her music is dripping with plenty of earthy folk, indie singer-songwriter sounds, but the term folk music does not fully encapsulate the work of this blooming musician. Her debut album, Seedlings, was released January 1st, 2023. She performs a mix of originals as well as a wide array of covers on both guitar and banjo. Brianna is recognized around Vermont and her surrounding areas for her unique sound and songwriting talent, with over 100 original songs that have yet to be recorded. This is just the beginning for Brianna Elaine, a true star on the rise. For more information, go to briannaelaine.com. Next Stage Arts and Twilight Music present an evening of acoustic folk music from far and near by Louisiana-based Ordinary Elephant and Putney-based Early Risers tonight at 7:30 p.m. at Next Stage Arts, 15 Kimball Hill Road in downtown Putney. Ordinary Elephant has spent the better part of the last decade on a never-ending tour that's earned them widespread acclaim and made fans of luminaries like Tom Paxton and Mary Gauthier. Next Stage is located again at 15 Kimball Hill Road in downtown Putney, Vermont. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door. There is also a $10 live stream option. Advanced tickets are available at nextstagearts.org. They will provide a beer, wine, and cocktail cash bar for those who visit in person. For more information, you can call them at 802-387-0102 or again visit nextstagearts.org. Also happening tonight, the Colonial Theater presents area favorite Dar Williams, whose lyrics contain bouquets of optimism delivered on melodies alternating between beguiling lightness and understated gravity. Always in the right place at the right time for the success she's had over the 25-year career. Dar Williams rose out of the vibrant mid-90s Boston scene, inspired by the eclectic influences of alt-rockers, Berkeley jazz musicians, slam poets, and folk artists like Patty Griffith, Melissa Ferrick, and the Throwing Muses, Vance Gilbert, and Jonathan Brooke. Music begins at 8 p.m. The Colonial is located at 95 Main Street in Keene, New Hampshire. For tickets and more information, visit thecolonial.org. Hey, do you like owls? Tomorrow, all day from 9 to 5, VINS, the Vermont Institute of Natural Science, will be hosting the Owl Festival. Join the crowd at VINS for all things owl. Meet live owls that range from Vermont's forests and habitats all over the world and discover their life stories. Join in a craft inspired by owls and play games to test your own owl skills. Learn all about the amazing world of owls and how you can help the ones in your backyard. For more information on the Owl Festival, visit vinsweb.org. The Vermont Institute of Natural Science is located at 310 Nature's Way in Queechee, Vermont. The Rockingham Incremental Development Working Group, along with Rockingham Arts and Museum Project and Brattleboro Development Credit Corporation, is hosting a meet and greet at the Rockingham Free Public Library tomorrow from 10:30 in the morning till noon to welcome people who have recently moved to the community, as well as longtime residents. This is the third meet and greet that has been hosted since last April. The group is made up of local residents and stakeholders looking at small town scale development and investment in the village of Bellows Falls in the town of Rockingham. They feel that meeting each other in a relaxed, informal environment is at the heart of community development. They are thrilled that you have relocated to our community and want you to feel welcome. The meeting will be informal with a chance for participants to introduce themselves and learn more about the broad range of resources that the community offers. For more information, contact Sarah Lang at rockinghamidwg@gmail.com. RSVPs are appreciated but not necessary. The Rockingham Free Public Library is handicap accessible. Please call in advance with any questions or special arrangements at 802-463-4270. In celebration of National Poetry Month, the Rockingham Free Public Library, in partnership with Village Square Booksellers and Flatiron Cooperative, will host a poetry open mic at the Flatiron Cooperative tomorrow from 2 to 3 p.m. The community is invited to read original or favorite poems. Sign-ups will be 30 minutes before the event begins. This program is free and open to the public and accessible to those with disabilities. For more information, you can email reference@rockinghamlibrary.org or call 802-463-4270. You can also go to rockinghamlibrary.org or just stop by the library at 65 Westminster Street in downtown Bellows Falls, Vermont. Finally, if you like the Bellows Falls Bike Project, and I surely do, you can support the Bellows Falls Bike Project as they raise funds to purchase the building they currently conduct business in and thereby remain as an important part of the neighborhood. This fundraiser will feature live music provided by Swing Low and will be emceed by WOOLFM's very own Don Dawson, who spins records on his show Vinyl Tap. The entrance fee is $10 and includes one raffle ticket for a choice of gift baskets, unique items, gift certificates, both local and regional, a 50-50 cash raffle, delicious hors d'oeuvres and baked goods for purchase, and there will be a cash bar provided by The Moose. Hope to see you there. The Moose Lodge is located at 59 Westminster Street in downtown Bellows Falls, and that will be the location of the fundraising event.
All kinds of good stuff happening this weekend. If you missed any of that, you can always go to our webpage, which is blacksheepradio.org. Click on the programming tab, find us on the schedule. It's Flocking Friday. Click on that and you'll have a detailed list of all the events, locations, times, and phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. We're lucky to be joined by Mr. Aaron Wallace of OHDAD. How you doing?
Just peachy.
Hey, we're just talking about open mics. Do you know where there's an open mic in the area? We would love to know about it and talk about it on the show. You can email the show at flockingfriday@gmail.com. There's not enough open mics, are there?
They're not anymore. Yeah.
There definitely used to be more, you're right.
Yeah, no, we used to. There's that one at some random DIY spot in Lebanon. There was a Chester one. There's one here, like all over the place. Now it's just slowly gone away.
Yeah. There is going to be one at Main Street Arts in Saxons River on the 26th. I believe that starts at 7 p.m. and sign up is at 6:30.
Perfect.
And you don't have any coming up, right? You've got one up in Windsor, right?
I've got the typical one I go to, Windsor, Thursday nights. Me and my buddy Matt typically jamming out up there. So
Awesome.
Please stop by.
Awesome. Well, please welcome to the flock OHDAD now. He's going to play another song. Anything you want to say about this song? Is there a story that goes along with this song?
Yeah, so it's called Pretty Things Save the Day. So when I was younger and didn't know what I wanted, I dated a couple people that, asked me to move with them across country.
Goodness, that's a commitment.
And I was a bit too scared.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, being 22 and having no direction in life, it was not...
Just put yourself out into the ether like that.
Exactly. And the other side is just sort of about how superheroes only save attractive-looking people.
Okay. Mr. Aaron Wallace here.
Fairly sad and that's my way. I function high but you see my face. Looks of calm yet rocky waves. Take a chance and we just may erase. The past I've made is a crazy place, filled with horrors, cringy picture frames. Release the bottle, still feel the same. Meet a girl looking to get away. Leave behind the worst of it all. Take me with you on your journey to start. Even broken pieces are allowed to stay. Play your cards and lose the game. Pretty things are known to save the day. Can't help but think they don't know my name. Leave behind the worst of it all. Take me with you on your journey to start. I can't go. Oh, it's nice to think that I'm worth more. It's nice to think that I'm worth more. Said farewell to my best mistakes. Stole a bus and crossed some states. A failure that I can't change. Going is a method of errors learned off page. Pass by a sign, the times don't stay. The joy is knowing we won't scare easily. Leave behind the worst of it all. Take me with you on your journey to start. I can't go. Oh, it's nice to think that I'm worth more. It's nice to think that I'm worth more. It's nice to think that I'm worth more.
It's Flocking Friday here on WOOL 91.5 FM, Black Sheep Radio, OHDAD, live in studio. That would have been quite a journey, huh?
Right.
My goodness. Now you play with other people every now and then, right?
Yeah. Just jam with people for fun, but my roommate Peyton and I, we play all the time, just messing around and stuff like that. He writes some songs too, so we get to have fun doing that stuff. I play with my buddy Matt Naronsky, shreds on electric guitar, and he's also in Cousin Greg.
Yep. Cousin Greg.
Yep.
You want to talk about Cousin Greg a little bit?
Cousin Greg. Oh, love that band. Surf rock band that just blows me away every time I see them. Them and Dylan Patrick Ward and the Lovable Losers, going to both of their shows within like a week span of one another. I was like, okay, so that's what like real bands look like. Like people like grinding it out, but sound really, really cool. Yeah, and then Johnny Gifford, obviously everybody knows Johnny.
Yep.
If you're a part of the music scene around here, yeah, he actually recorded my first album. We have not finished it. But yeah, a lot of these songs are from that and future albums to come, and hopefully he'll record those too.
And we did this on SAPA TV too, Springfield Area Public Access.
We did, yeah. When you worked there at SAPA, we did that.
Folks can still go and see that too. You go to the SAPA webpage and you can look up OHDAD.
OHDAD. There's also the Stage 33 performance as well.
That's right.
That can be found somewhere along the internet.
Yep. If you go to YouTube, you can just search for it on YouTube, Stage 33 Live, OHDAD, and it'll pop right up for you.
Oh, yeah. Who knew?
Technology, huh?
Yeah. I forget about it every now and again because I've been lately I've been distracting myself from it. I've been like, I don't want to look at my phone, social media, nothing.
Yeah.
So
it's so easy to get sucked in.
Yeah, walking a lot, putting my phone on airplane mode.
There you go.
Going to play disc golf, all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Touching grass, as they say, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Something that we've not been able to do a lot of lately.
That's right. That's right.
Today's sort of one of those days of this weather.
Well, spooky out there tonight with the wind and everything.
Kind of like it, though.
Yeah, I like it, too. Yeah. It's energizing.
Right? And it's warm, too. It's not freezing cold and spooky.
Right. So what are you going to play for us next? You got a story about this song here? You want to say something about it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have a story about this song. But,
unfortunately.
Yeah. No, it's called Maybe in the Next Life. So recently enough, I met someone and just sort of like everything clicked, and that's never really been the case where someone just like throws me off immediately where I'm like, wow, who is this person?
Nice.
I need to know this person. And then then she left. Like after a week, like she just this was all planned, though. It wasn't like I didn't know she was leaving.
Oh, okay. All right. It wasn't a surprise.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a surprise, except it was still kind of like an emotional shock where I was just like, wow, I met this really cool person. And typically before I play the song, I always say, like, this song's about someone who I'm never going to see again, which is most likely true, but it doesn't hurt me at all by saying that. It was just like someone who surprised me. I've never written a song specifically about one person before, and that's sort of where this came from.
Yeah, this is a fairly recent song then.
Yeah.
All right.
Say like end of last year.
Okay.
At some point. I don't want to be too specific.
Nice of you not to name names.
Exactly.
All right. What's it called again?
Maybe in the Next Life. I hope the weather's better in Maryland. Can finally rid that shiver from your end. Take time, send postcards to friends, wish them well, 'cause this is a new beginning. I hope the moment spent lasts forever, swaying quietly in your sweater,
while the party is drunker than ever. Never knew you would be so clever. Can I be part of your next life? No, it won't work out now. We'll kiss goodbye. Hold you close, no, not this time. I hope the world sees you true. Confidence that'll turn a rich man blue. Eyes that'll pierce a diamond straight through. Gotta stop talking no good, this will do. However, can I be part of your next life? No, it won't work out now. A kiss goodbye. Hold you close, no, not this time. Can I be part of your next life? No, it won't work out now. A kiss goodbye. Hold you close, no, not this time. 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 But maybe in the next life.
It's Flocking Friday here on Black Sheep Radio. My friend Alita Bliss just joined us in the studio. Hello, Alita. We've got Aaron Wallace, OHDAD, playing some live tunes. That was sublime, dude. That was.
Thank you.
That's a story right there.
It's a wild one, that's for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
What have you got lined up for us next?
I forgot that I put these songs back to back, but it's going to be an interesting one. It's called Crayons and Cardboard.
Crayons and Cardboard.
Crayons and Cardboard.
You want to talk about this? Because that's an interesting title.
We actually just came up with the name. Me and my roommate were going back and forth, just like, what could this song be called? And there's a couple lines in the first verse where you're just like, oh, yeah, Crayons and Cardboard. Like,
okay,
that works. Pretty much, it's just someone who constantly wants to run away and doesn't exactly know how to feel at home wherever they are, so they just keep going and going and going.
Okay. Wherever you go, there you are.
Exactly.
Crayons and Cardboard.
Crayons and Cardboard.
Hurry, hurry, it's time for you to run. Give it 6 days, again you'll be gone. Skipping highways, holding out your thumb. Cardboard signs, they bring you home. But you don't have one, so you steal to make your own. Gotta live knowing you'll forget me. Gotta live knowing you'll forget me. I still won't sleep, but I die for the possibility. So I gotta live knowing you'll forget me. hopped overseas, bound for a crystal beach. An army in snow and the same broken body. Told a friend that I'm better off empty. Truth is, I want a partner to occupy my passenger seat. It wasn't going to be her. One day, maybe I'll be remembered. Gotta live knowing you'll forget me. Gotta live knowing you'll forget me. I still won't sleep, but I die for the possibility. So I gotta live knowing you'll forget me. Cut my hair, shave my face to make real change. Lose what's lost, pay the price to replace my self-respect, a steady paycheck and friends that stay. But if they go, I hope we can say that we came close to making this whole a better place for most. Gotta live knowing you'll forget me. Gotta live knowing you'll forget me. I still won't sleep, but I die for the possibility. So I gotta live knowing you'll forget me. So I gotta live knowing you'll forget me.
OHDAD live in studio here. It's Flocking Friday on Black Sheep Radio. Hey, it's membership renewal time, by the way. Are you a member of WOOL? We hope you are, but if you're not, you can become a member right now. It's only $10 for students and seniors, or $25 for a full membership for a full year. All that money goes to pay the bills to keep us on the air, as we're all volunteers here at Black Sheep Radio. Aaron Wallace of OHDAD.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. That was a pretty energetic piece of guitar playing right there. He's waving his hand around.
Trying to wake it back up. Yeah, I always told myself I was dumb for doing that at the end, but sometimes when you feel it, you just gotta go.
That's right. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. So do you have a regular practice routine or anything like that every day, or do you just kind of pick it up when you feel like it?
Ironically, I just got into a new routine. Yeah, typically it's just like watch something on TV and just pick it up and play. But I realized that I'm not as good at guitar as I wanted to be, so I actually got the Musician app.
Oh.
And
how do you like that?
It's just made me realize that I'm very bad at guitar. Like I can mess around like soloing and stuff, but it's nothing good. And now I'm like trying to learn actual songs, and I just fumble around completely. But it helps. I mean, I've only been doing it the past couple weeks, but typically I get so frustrated because it's like Guitar Hero basically. Like you're playing along, but it's tabs and whatnot. Right. And
I don't know if I can play tabs in real time.
It's so crazy because I was like, oh, I know how to read tabs, and then I looking at it scroll along, and I have no idea how to do this. And so I've been learning a lot, though.
There we go.
And it's been allowing me to play some cool songs I would have never thought I could play. But
far out.
Yeah, that's sort of my routine lately. It's either that or just play all of these songs over and over again.
Yep,
But
yep.
sort of taking a break from songwriting just to practice more
Sure.
and do that more often.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So what's this next song you're gonna play for us?
This is like one of my new favorites that I
Oh.
wrote. It's called Small Town Freaks.
Small Town Freaks. You got a story about this song?
It's just growing up in a small town and
Okay.
just being different, but not really knowing you're different.
Now, the people who are listening in Springfield, will anybody know who you're talking about here? Or?
They will clearly know that I'm talking about myself,
Oh.
but I think everybody knows me well enough now to know that I am different.
Okay.
So it makes it more fun, though. Like, we all have a good time together.
All right. All right. Small Town Freaks. OHDAD.
It's all I can do this and I won't do that. Too shy to give fake compliments back. Time to join the circus and get a real act. Got some juggling skills, can do half cartwheels. Free the elephants and trample bastards who wanna steal a bit of peace of mind. I'll learn highline, been tightrope walking since the day that I turned 9. I'll marry the bearded lady, she seems quite nice. We'll have some bearded babies and be freaks for life. I'll get my eyebrow pierced, tattoo my inner ear, be who I'm viewed as in this small town's thought. That change is destruction and we all ought to burn it down. So the kids will fire breathe, travel the 7 seas, be the main attraction while mom and dad finally rest at ease. Look at the prodigies we raise to believe. Telling everyone to get lost brings relief. Just remember, oh remember that we're still freaks. Just remember, oh remember that we're still freaks. And we don't apologize for free. When they carve my headstone, it'll read unknown, even though I was the star of the show. Just another passerby under a billion street lights. Don't hate me and don't cry, 'cause it's okay to be whatever. It's what I cling to that lives forever. So tell the ringmaster thanks for the chance to help me matter. Give my wife a flower, she kept me around. Tell the kids to retire, 'cause you don't need a crown. Just remember, oh remember that we're still freaks. Just remember, oh remember that we're still freaks. Just remember. Just remember, oh remember me.
OHDAD, live in studio, Mr. Aaron Wallace. Thanks for joining us tonight and joining the flock.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's
This
nice
has
to
been
have you on the
really
show.
cool.
Yeah.
I like the CD collection you guys have here.
Yeah, we have a pretty good CD collection going.
Yeah.
Nice of people to donate.
I was going to say, you're lucky they get to donate it
Yeah,
to
we
you.
love that.
If anybody has any CDs they want to donate to me, feel free. I will take all of them.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. We've got one more song left, but before we do that, I just want to plug Democracy Now! Coming up next with Amy Goodman and Juan Gonzalez. After that, Martin will be in with the Dangerous Indies Hour. Then Aaron will be in after that with The Road Less Traveled. Then there's a Pink Floyd show and a Grateful Dead show right after that. So lots of good radio coming up. This last song is called Please Stay Gold. You must have a story about this one.
Yeah, I wrote it last year because everyone else is turning 30, but now it's become more relevant because this year I'm turning 30. And when I was younger, I had this weird sort of premonition that I wasn't going to live to the age of 30.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to either.
Yeah, right?
It's pretty reckless.
It's crazy how relatable that is, but yeah, and 2 months from now it's going to happen. So
Here it comes.
Yeah, it's also a song that I typically end an open mic with because it's a very fun one for that. It's also just relatable, I think. I think that's why people like it. But
I got to say, you make some pretty clever lyrics, that's for sure.
oh, thank you so much. No one's ever said that to me.
It's pretty clever.
I'm blushing.
All right, so please stay gold. OHDAD, thanks for joining us tonight, and go ahead and play us out here.
Will do.
We were once boys, staying up till dawn, knocking down doors, tripping from what we could get our hands on. Scarred us from a noise, stepping into them heavy songs, a young teen's choice, journeying towards right versus wrong. And I won't say it's gone, but I can't stick around for too long. Now we're 25, quarter till 5. Watch clocks tick, finally feel alive. Dreams to fade and die. Past mistakes bleed into the light, holding up fists, a final boss fight. Could this be the end of real life? And I won't say it's gone, but I can't stick around for too long.
It's 6 o'clock.
Imagine a place that we own with all our friends, where we can hear ourselves think, where we go because we want to, and where profit isn't the point. This is Black Sheep Radio, WOOLFM 91.5 Bellows Falls, community radio for the southern Vermont and New Hampshire borderlands.